Minnesota has a lot of resources here that other states don't, probably because it's also Democratic. But like, no, they have a lot of good stuff here. I have a good partner. I have my home nurse is really good. My therapist is really good. These organizations are really good. Like, there's hope. I was feeling hopeless for a while. But like with my other kids, I felt trapped. Like there's no way out and everything, but now if I had this option, it would probably have been helpful too, but like I don't know if I would have been able to reach out for help because like some people just be dying for help, like, and they just can't reach out. They don't know how to accept it or open their hand. Like, open your hands. Like, you can't get help if you don't open your hands. If that makes sense. Like, I started learning that in 2021. I'm like, oh, wait, how are you supposed to get help if you're not open to receive? You have to be open to receive. You have to believe you deserve it. Stuff like that. Like, I don't know. I just think, I don't know, it's nice. It's just, I did get overwhelmed after the relief, but it was like, it didn't overtake me. And since Ricky got up a couple times last night, one of them, like, so like, my other ones didn't really go by the textbook and stuff. Like, I didn't know the babies can have sleep regression each time they're learning a new skill. My other ones didn't do that. They did the sleep regression at 5 months. At least my second son and my daughter did. And so he did it too. Ricky did too. But he's still, he's not quite 6 months yet. He will be on the 28th. He'll be 6 months on his weekend day he goes away the first time. There's a helicopter. Or actually, Chinook, I think is what they call those. Chinook. That's the type of helicopter it is. It's a Chinook or something like that. I just remember that because it's this really weird name, and I like the really weird name. But yeah, he's trying to learn how to crawl. He's learning how to sit up on his own, so he's got 2 skills, big skills that he's learning. And so yeah, even though I feed him baby puree twice a day, and I sometimes give him other food that's doesn't require teeth. Like I shared a little cup of ice cream with him yesterday. And then I gave him some Pop Rocks. And YouTube keeps taking down my video of me with the Pop Rocks in my mouth and watching his expression while he's listening to the popping. And Ivan, our cat, was watching too. And I'm like, I don't know why you keep taking it down. It's not harmful to the minor. Like, what is your fucking problem? Somebody a friend of ours, our other coworker friend, was like, it's probably because people post things like that for really twisted ASMR, and I'm like, oh wow, that makes sense, but also, what the fuck? So yeah, my ear is itching, and I'm put peroxide. I really need to clean these things properly. Yeah, I did my smoke pictures on this trail, but at the beginning of it. And trying to make sure I remember if I've covered everything so I can finish walking home. See, Ricky's awake and he's sending me pictures out to look at him. But I think I got everything covered. Yeah. I'm also a part of a postpartum group on Facebook now, so that's helpful. I was on PTSD ones, but I was like, these things, I don't know, they're just, people kept spamming in there. It was weird, bots and stuff. I was like, I gotta get out of these. They're just kind of annoying now at this point. And oh yeah, I did talk to my therapist. I was like, do you think I have borderline personality disorder? Because people seem to keep focusing on that. Like my boyfriend and sometimes his other brother that is like, I'm not officially diagnosed with that, guys, but keep focusing on it. Thanks. So I asked her, and she's like, I don't think you have that. Maybe there's a little bit of characteristics, but I don't think you have that. I was like, yeah, I need to have 9 characteristics, and I definitely don't have that many. And autism in women and CPTSD can seriously look similar. They can have like very similar symptoms. So that's what I have. I have complex PTSD, or I think they just call it PTS now, because like there's a show I'm watching. It's called One Day at a Time, about a Latina family. They just call it PTS, like post traumatic stress. So they don't call it a disorder anymore. So I have complex post traumatic stress, and then when they diagnosed me with major depressive disorder. I don't know if I really have that one, because I have more high functioning depression, where like you don't even really know that I am. And then they give me a generalized anxiety disorder. I don't know if I really have that one, but you know, I can kind of have them. If I have too much caffeine, I damn sure do have that. So I don't have too much. I do still consume it, but not very often. Not like I used to. Not like my whole life. Until 2018, I consumed it, and I would have to take breaks, because then it would give me fucking terrible anxiety and panic attacks. But yeah, so she thinks that I don't have that. And those are what I'm diagnosed with. Although, what I'm on disability for, they claim that it's like a generalizing personality disorder. I'm gonna have to talk to my therapist about that too, to see what. I don't have to update y'all, but yeah, I don't know what that means. I think it just means they just put something down, you know, or whatever. Fuck if I know. So like, she doesn't think I have that, but that doesn't mean I didn't. I could have probably had it. You know, she didn't say that part, but it's like, you could be in remission or you can heal from it. I think you can heal from it. I don't know. I don't really like the term remission. I feel like you can heal from it. Like, it's just from severe fucking trauma in childhood. If you ask me, I think my boyfriend has it, but like, because when I'm with somebody who has like a very severe form of it or whatever, it seems like that's when I have like more of the symptoms. Like with my daughter's dad, and then my last ex, didn't have like the symptoms really. They went away, but we also stagnated. We also went complacent and didn't grow in the relationship anymore. It was just me. I just grew, and then I don't know. Maybe we were individually growing, and like we're not growing together. Like, this is the first relationship where it's like we're building together, we're growing together, we're 2 of Pentacles. You know, like that's why it actually came out in the reading before I even entered this relationship. That's the first time I ever drew cards for that. And that's because I didn't know how to do it until my last relationship. So yeah, I think I covered everything, and I'm gonna head back home and update more later. I have my therapy on Wednesday at 9 this time instead of 11. But yeah, my boyfriend did get up with Ricky this morning because he knew I got up. Oh, another thing is, like, I got up with him, but I usually in the middle of the night, it was like 1 something or noon or midnight or something, and he usually wants a bottle and just goes back to sleep right away. This time I was like, I'll see if he'll just take a binky and go back to sleep, and he did, but he was also on his tummy, so I had to flip him over, and he went back to sleep. And then, like, I remember dreaming. I'm gonna have to make another video.